The people of Ogun State has never had it so good in road infrastructure. But since the inception of Prince Dapo Abiodun-led administration as the governor of the state, almost all the 20 local governments across the state has had its share in road construction or rehabilitation. Recently, the commissioning train of Prince Dapo Abiodun moved to Abeokuta North local government, where the residents and good people of the area trooped out with pomp and pageantry to welcome the governor of Ogun State, Prince Dapo Abiodun, and his entourage to their local government. Governor Abiodun, with his usual slogan, "Promise made, promise fulfilled," commissioned the federal housing estate, Olomore, through Sunny Junction to Lafenwa Ayetoro Road. While commissioning the road, Governor Abiodun says he set out to fill up this infrastructural gap being experienced in some parts of the state as a responsive government.
When we assumed office, we sat down, we took stock of the infrastructural gap that we met as it existed in 2019. And as a responsive government, as a participatory government, we decided that we are not going to sit in Okemoso and begin to decide what the priorities in terms of infrastructure will be for different parts of the state. We consulted with our KBACs, with our ballers, with our civil society, with our community development societies and associations, our religious societies, our chief imams, our KBACs, our yalojas. We consulted with everyone, and they all had an input in what should be the priority of this administration in terms of infrastructural development. And today, we are here to commission that which the community has decided is their priority. This Olomore Junction Sunny Road. This road is in Abeokuta North Local Government, a very, very important road. This road is a bypass for all those coming from Ota, Ewekoro, Ifo, that do not necessarily want to go into Abeokuta, but that want to go to Ayetoro. So they don't have to go all the way to Lafenwa. They just come through this road, which is a bypass, and it takes them all the way to Lafenwa Ayetoro Road.
Abiodun says that the welfare of the people is paramount to his administration. Therefore, all projects that have economic impact on the citizens will be done.
When we began the construction of this road, the residents here did not believe that we were going to complete it because we were faced with enormous challenges. This particular part of town was particularly very rocky, and also there was a requirement for an earthfall because there's a body of water that we need to redirect, and they were not convinced. Ọkọ̀ wọn ò balẹ̀ bí a máa parí títì, ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run àti àtìlẹ́yìn yín, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká máa ṣèlérí àdẹ̀mú lérí yẹn ṣẹ. Today we are here like we have done in other parts of the state, like we have promised that will be an administration that is fair, that is just, that is equitable. We promise that we will not develop any part of this state at the expense of another one. We also promised that every inherited project that has economic benefit to our people will be completed. So not only did we reconstruct this road, we went to Lafenwa, we redesigned Lafenwa, which had become a white elephant project. We reconstructed it, and we have begun that reconstruction all the way from Lafenwa, all the way to Randa, going to all the way to Ayetoro. By the grace of God, we will complete that road all the way to Ayetoro. We have also, in this state local government, begun the construction of that Ilugu road, the Mokola, the Elega Junction, which was also an inherited project from the previous administration.
Prince Dapo Abiodun reiterated that his government will finish all important projects abandoned by the previous government and will still construct new ones, adding that his administration had constructed over 400-kilometer roads in all the 20 local government areas of the state.
I'm proud to say that in 3 years and 8 months, we have reconstructed over 400 kilometers of roads in this state. And those roads span the length and breadth of about 20 local governments. There is no local government that at least does not have one road construction. Of course, this one Abeokuta North has more than one road construction. We've reconstructed roads, we've rebuilt schools, we've rebuilt private healthcare centers, we've built affordable housing units, and the list goes on. And I always say, we will not stop until every road that is of economic importance to the lives and livelihood of our people is either reconstructed or rehabilitated. We will not stop until every school in Ogun State is rehabilitated and every student is able to learn under much better learning conditions. We will not stop until everyone who has the desire to be a landlord becomes a landlord in Ogun State. We will not stop until everyone who is desirous of being an employer who wants a job also has a job.
The Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Ade Akinsoya, while welcoming the governor and the mammoth crowd to the commissioning, has this to say.
You will all recall that His Excellency before now commissioned roads projects in different local government areas of Ogun State Senatorial District for the benefit of the good people of our dear state. The road commission recently Elias Road, Okilantu Road, Shagamu Abeokuta Express, the PMB Expressway, Ayetoro Township Road, Shomori Kenta, Areko Road, and Panshake Adibe Road. Those are just few examples of the one commission, and there are more cooking already. Olomore Junction Sunny Road is a bypass for vehicles coming from Lagos and going to Ayetoro, Ibara, Orile, Ibuora, and other towns in Ibara division of Oyo State. The reconstruction of the road has brought about easy accessibility to the public facility such as Olomore Housing Estate, etc., along the densely populated area. The road is provided with covered drains for walkway that prevent flooding. Is also equipped with culvert and service duct. With this, His Excellency has put smile on the faces of motorists, residents, and other road users as the road before reconstruction was in a very deplorable state. No doubt, the social and economic development of the area has received a great boost.
He later commissioned the road to the glory of God and the use of people of Olomore and its environs.
State government, Ministry of Works and Infrastructure, this plaque was unveiled in commemoration of the commissioning of Olomore Sunny Road in Abeokuta North Local Government by me, His Excellency, Prince MFR, Governor of the State, on this day, Tuesday, the 14th of February 2023, to the glory of the Almighty God and the youth of all residents, citizens, sons and daughters of this community and all those who will be passing through this community.
Goodwill messages poured in from the immediate past Speaker of the State House of Assembly, the Chairman of the Community Development Association, and others.
Your Excellency, for record purpose, 3 personalities in the immediate past administration are residents of this area, Olomore, in which my humble self is one. I'm talking about the immediate past Chief Judge of the state, the person of Mama Olopade, my humble self, and the former House Committee Chairman on Works, my very closest brother, Honorable Ojoju. We pleaded from day one till the end of the administration. All that we could get was some palliatives and extension work to both my resident and that of the CJ. Sir, this brought about agitation from the resident of Olomore. They abused me thoroughly. That means, Mr. Speaker, you can't do this for us, you can't do that for us. They couldn't understand the extent we have gone. Thank God you came to our rescue at the right time. Sir, I've been living in Olomore for almost 20 years. That is 2 decades. What you have done for us today is very unprecedented. Your Excellency, I must commend you for recording this feat. It's unprecedented and you have come to rescue us.
Lórúkọ ẹgbẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè ti agbègbè ti ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ àríwá Abẹ́òkúta, a fẹ́ dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gómìnà wa wípé ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ fún iṣẹ́ ojú ọ̀nà yìí. Torí pé tá a bá ń bọ̀ ládùúgbò yìí ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà àyà wa máa ń jáde. Lọ́pọ̀ ìgbà mọ́tò wa yapa. Nígbà mìíràn àkúkú páàkì sí ọ̀nà express náà àgbọ̀kadà tàbí ká máa fẹsẹ̀ wá rìn bọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí iṣẹ́ yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ à ń wò pé bóyá eré ni bóyá àwàdà, ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run wa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ láti lò yín fún wa wípé iṣẹ́ náà di òtítọ́. A dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ sà, Mr. Governor, and àwa ẹgbẹ́ caretaker committee member fún community development committee ti Abẹ́òkúta North, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín bákan náà fún ogun tí ẹ ń ṣe fún wa. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí baálé wa ti sọ, a máa rọ̀ yín sà, ẹ jọ̀wọ́ sà, kí eléyìí kó lè bá a tọ́jọ́, ẹ bá wa gbìyànjú kí wọ́n bá wa fi ẹyọ kan tó kù kí wọ́n bá wa fi lé sà. Akèrè fún ọ̀tá lẹ́ẹ̀mejì sà, gómìnà wa sà, ẹ bá wa abẹ̀ yín sà, ẹ bá wa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ lójú èyí tó kù ní ọ̀nà randa yìí láti bá wa ṣe délẹ̀.
I want to use this video on behalf of not only the Nigerian students but the youth of Olomore Youth Association. Oh yes, Obama to go. I want to appreciate you because this road we are standing upon right now, the last time it was tended to was back in the 80s. Many governments came and they left, and the stance and position of this road was in comatose, most especially the last administration. In their 8 years of reign, we have the Speaker of the Ogun State House of Assembly residing here in this same environment, but his boss was not magnanimous enough to pity the Speaker and make sure that this road was tended to. But you came. Daddy, let me state this point. In the year 2019, when you were about to come on board, I was one of those few student leaders that gave us total support through your essay on student matters. Only Adeyemi led us right, and he told us this is the person to follow, and I didn't regret following you. Comrade Adeyemi was given birth to and brought up here in this vicinity. Same thing with me. I'm using this video to thank you on behalf of the whole populace of FHE, Federal Senior State Olomore. We want to appreciate you. You are not so well. I'm shaping our work, but we end up not doing anything. You will do whatever you say you want to do.
Giant strides caught up with traditional rulers, other residents and indigenes of Abẹ́òkúta North at the event, and they have this to say.
So far so good, we have been doing well, because when you look at this road for the past many years, even it's part of the road I do follow for many years, because I have a little properties around this place, and I know what this road has caused and damages to my vehicle. But sometimes last year I see that the road took another dimension, and I can see that the government is working. But now, when you look at it now, it is even more than road. It's a good road with a good drainage. But what I would just advise the governor to do is that when you look from here, there is another route from here down to NMPC before it touches. So that area need attention too. The governor should look at that, because all these roads are feeder roads. If they are scrolled up in the express, it's a road that you can take and you can go to anywhere you are going. And I believe governor will look at what I'm saying now.
this road links to my kingdom. Number two, this is an access road that helps us out when during the time of traffic, rain, and all those ones that can bring traffic to the domain. So if you are coming from Wasimi, Papa, Ayetoro, Junction, you can navigate to this side to Ayetoro, Gogol, Alate, and all those areas, Jimeko, and many more. And so it's a lot of development for me. I love it. I'm very happy about it. If you can recall, this road has been abandoned for years. Our former governor, was the last person that construct the road, and after many years, the road got spoiled. So the governor now, from his own wisdom, if someone like him can think about it within this short of period of time, and he will be able to achieve this from Olomore to Sunday, that's a very good thing. The governor has done very well.
With the renovation of this road, the people are very happy. This is a road that has been abandoned by successive governments, and Governor Akpabio decided to come to the table. And this is a major road because it links so many places within the Ghana. People going to the White North, coming from Lagos. 80% of them transport, apart from the residents. And there has been an increase in population of this developments. So we can only thank the governor for the initiative.
We thank our governor for work of our road. Actually, this road was very bad before, even worse and worse. But now we appreciate their efforts, and we thank them, and we want more of it.
As important as this road is, it needs people coming from Lagos, people are entering the town, and they want to link the road to Ayetoro and other places in Mekong. They can quickly go through this way to Lafenwa.
One of the biggest access to development is road. Now road not only that you have access, it's also when you look at the economic impact that good road plays on the general economy of the community. Then we begin to value what has been done here. I am about to drive from Lafenwa all the way here. The fact that you can easily access that market, and then you are able to also access another significant portion of Abeokuta North, which is just right down the road, Junction. It shows that it's not just about constructing roads, it's about constructing strategic roads. And I think this is very commendable.
It is mixed feeling for me today. The feeling one, I'm happy that the road has received attention at last. But the other side of the feeling is while I was there as a chairman committee on works, and my speaker in the house was there as the speaker of the state house of assembly, whose house happens to be on the way to along this road. Coupled with the former chief judge that we served together, and we were clamoring that this road should receive the attention of the government. All that we did, all the lobbying, it was just palliative. Now the road is done, just a little calling attention of the government to it. We have a good road now that we're commissioning today. So it's basically for me.
Earlier, Governor Abiodun was at Ikija to commission Lugun Ikija Health Center constructed by the administration of Honorable Prince Adebayo Ayorinde, the chairman of Abeokuta North Local Government.
Primary health care center that was constructed by the executive chairman of Abeokuta North Local Government, to the glory of God and the use of all sons and daughters, residents, visitors of Ikija community and Abeokuta North by extension.
There is no doubt that the Prince Dapo Abiodun administration is truly fulfilling its campaign promises to the people, as there is no local government in the state that has not benefited from the infrastructural development that is going on in every nook and cranny of the state. Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn àjọṣe wa ni.